Okay, right. We should be live now. We're going to have a little bit of a waffle first. This is a little bit of drink just to wet the whistle. This is going to be my predictions for WrestleMania 41 Night 1. I'm going to use 2K24, 2K25 even, to simulate the matches as well, see what that thinks, and yeah, see how many I get right, see how many 2K25 gets right compared to what actually happens. Night 1 of course happens tomorrow, Saturday, and Night 2 is on Sunday, so I'm going to do Night 1 tonight, and I'll probably do Night 2 tomorrow. So yeah, we'll go for that. So let's not beat around the bush. Match number 1, Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano, aka, well, no, not aka, it's El Grande Americano. It's not Chad Gable at all. It's completely different wrestler. We've seen both of them on screen at the same time. It's, of course, it's separate. So what do I think with this one? How long can you keep this masked wrestler is really somebody else gimmick going? I don't think they could keep it going for much longer. So I think Rey Mysterio is going to win here. I think he's going to unmask Chad Gable, and that's going to lead to another match further down the line. So I'm going to say Rey Mysterio for this one. I could see it going the other way and have them drag it out a little bit longer, but no, I'm going to go for a Rey Mysterio win here. Next match, Jade Cargill versus Naomi. Grudge match. It's pretty obvious it's going to be Jade, isn't it? This whole thing has been designed to help get her over. So I would have liked to have seen Bianca Belair in Naomi's spot here, but obviously Belair was earmarked for the main event, so, well, the women's world title main event sort of thing. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I would have preferred to have seen Bianca Belair here, but I think that's a match they're going to save for a bit further down the line. But it'd be good to see if she can get through this match. But yeah, I think Jade's winning this one. LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu. Right, on paper, Jacob Fatu should win this in a squash match and win the United States Championship. Quite easy. However, if they're going to do any more with the bloodline, with Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, all that kind of stuff, I could see them interfering and costing Jacob the match, leading to Jacob Solo at SummerSlam. But no, I think they've had enough with that line out. I think Jacob's winning this quite easily, and he's going to go on a tear as a monster US champ until someone can come and take it off him, and it's not going to be LA Knight. So I'm going to have Jacob Fatu wins the US Championship here. Okay, next one. Now again, this is another one with two possible outcomes and possible interference on it, which makes me believe that we're going to have it happen on one but not the other. Now the obvious thing having over here is Big E. Is he going to appear or not? I don't think he's going to be cleared, so you're not going to see him in the ring or anything, but he might appear and cause a distraction, or, you know, maybe grab hold of somebody's foot or something. But why have this match at WrestleMania if you're not going to do something with the New Day going forward to try and reignite that heel turn thing and set up something for Big E further down the line? Yeah, but then why also have the War Raiders recently winning the tag championship? So I'm going to go for a New Day win, just purely because if they do win, the War Raiders can just go back to where they were, or they could still continue to float around and challenge. Whereas if you go it the other way, what the hell do you do with the New Day? The only thing that could possibly switch it around is if Big E costs them the title, which I could see. I could see him doing that, but no, I'm going to go for a New Day win, possibly with some Big E intervention somewhere. Maybe he joins them. Maybe Big E turns heel. Maybe. We'll see. But no, I'm going to go New Day, Kofi and Woods. Next match, Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair. Now, I've seen a lot of people saying this is 100% going to be a Charlotte Flair win. I don't think it is. I think Tiffany's going to win. I think this is how you get Tiff started. I can see why everyone would go for Charlotte Flair to win, because it's the pretty obvious choice. But no, I think Tiffany's going to win, just because she gets more out of it. You know, what to do with Flair? She's not really clicked since she returned at the Rumble. She doesn't seem to do much, anything. There's nothing spectacular. She's not lit the world on fire. Whereas I think if they keep the belt on Tiffy and give her the win, that's going to be a huge feather in her cap, and it's only going to make her better in the future. So I'm going to go for Tiff keeping hold of the title. Gunther versus Jey Uso. Now, it's a tough one because of how badly it's been booked. Straight away off the top of my bat, I would say Gunther wins here. No way Jay's winning the title off Gunther. But I'm just wondering if they've been trying to tell a story and push Jay, because he is over, and like the entrance is quite possibly like the biggest thing going at the minute, or the yeeting. But I think they've just tried to shoehorn it into a WrestleMania main event, and it's just not happened. And Gunther's title reign hasn't exactly been on fire. Actually, it's nowhere near his Intercontinental Championship run. So, but yeah, no, I'm going to go for a Gunther win on this one. Yeah, Gunther win. Right, okay, what should be the main event? I can see it being the main event, but right. Straight away, off the bat, I don't think Roman Reigns is winning here. I don't think he is. I can see two outcomes. I can see Punk winning, which, if Cena wins, they go for that whole setup of a replay of Money in the Bank, where Punk won the title, blew Cena a kiss, sorry off, and do a whole repeat of that, and Punk is the one to maybe get the belt back off John Cena. Oh no, it would make sense to have it. Cena gets the belt and disappears off, because he's only going to be part-time, and you don't see him again until SummerSlam. That would actually make sense, actually. Yeah, okay, right. That's one way I'm going. The other way to do it is have Rollins win, and have Rollins become, because he's not really done much, and I definitely don't think Reigns is winning. No, I'm going to stick to a CM Punk win here, for the reasons which I've already suggested. It's to set up Punk versus Cena at some point later in the year. That's what I think for that one. Right, that's all the matches on that card. So, that's going on to the next one, which I've not finished setting up. So I need to, that'll be part of the next stream. What did it give? Where am I? No. Did it not give me the results for that one? Oh, hang on. No, I know what I've done wrong. I think I do anyway. It's been a long time since I've used a My Universe mode in one of these games, I'll tell you that. Right. Universe, continue. I didn't save it, so it should load back up. No. Oh well, I guess we won't know what. Yeah, I guess we won't know what that is. So, right, well, that was my predictions in. I'll see you tomorrow for my predictions for